How does it feel to be here? It feels good. Good to be back in the locker room. Good to see familiar faces within the facility. And I'm doing what I love. I'm out there playing football. I'm happy. I kind of just followed my heart. Obviously, I heard what everyone was saying in the news or social media, but I kind of just followed my heart. And then, you got to look at it as a business point. From a business view, I felt like what's the best thing that I can do. And some people may agree or disagree with this, and to sit out or sit in. And I feel like for this year specifically, the best thing that I can do for myself would be coming back, going out there, play the game that I love, playing for my teammates, doing something I want to do since I was a little kid. And I know what's going on with the running back situation and me being tagged and the value of the running back continue to go down. Only way that I feel like, someone that's going to change, someone got to make a change. And God willing, hopefully I could be one of those people to do it. I could sit here and lie to you and be like, I wasn't disappointed or I wasn't this and that and the third. I mean, that would just be a flat-out lie. But I am mature enough to understand that's a business. Understand that deals don't get done every year. And specific to my position, we didn't get a deal done. Me and my team felt like we were in good faith trying to get a deal done. The Giants felt like they were in good faith trying to get a deal done. And that's life. Sometimes you don't come to agreement. And I had to come to a decision. And like I said, I had an epiphany. I had a mindset of what I was going to do. But I changed my mind, and as wise words of a lot of vets and who reached out to me and who said some stuff on the news and media, when you show up, you can't have that in your heart. It's not a good thing having your heart. So I put all that aside, and my focus on my teammates, everyone in that building, and the fans, and go out here and have a hell of a year. In my mind, I think it didn't happen because, one, just being flat out honest, the tag, that's a leverage that they have. I think if I wasn't able to get tagged, I do think the negotiation process would have went a lot different. I think I would have a lot more leverage in my way. But like I said publicly, and one thing that I've learned from this offseason, there's a lot of sources and a lot of he say, she say. I said I wasn't trying to reset the running back market. I said I want something that is respectable. I don't want to use the word fair because as I'm sitting here in New York and 20, 30 cameras on me, I'm also talking to fans, and there's a lot of people that are, where I come from, don't have a lot of money, and we're talking about $10 to $11 million. That's a lot of money, so I don't want to say something that's fair. I want to say something that's respectable. And if I felt like it was something respectable, I would have took it. And, I looked at my mom, my dad, looked at my team, looked at my family, and I didn't agree with it, so I didn't take it. If I felt like it was, I would have. 100%, that factors into it. That's who I am to the core. That's who I am as a competitor. But at the same time, legacy goes in with just a position too. And I know how great this position been. I know how helpful this position are to teams throughout the league. And when you talk about legacy, it's on guys like myself. It's on guys like Christian. It's on guys like JT and Najee for us to go out there and change the narrative. Everyone want to bring up data. Everyone want to bring up analytics. You could bring up each way, for both sides. But if all of us go out there, God willing, stay healthy and do what we got to do, I think that's going to put everything to rest. Because at the end of the day, anybody who knows me, I'm all about my teammates and my brothers getting paid. I'm all about success coming to them. Even though my situation didn't go the way that I would like it to go. Andrew Thomas signed a big deal. Daniel signed a big deal. Deck signed a big deal. That's deserving. Those guys deserve it. I'm so happy for them. And you see out throughout the league, there's people that get paid every single year, and I'm happy for those guys too. But what I will say for the running back position, not speaking necessarily on my teammates that got signed, there's a lot of running backs out here that are a pivotal key point to having teams have success in this league and helping teams have success in this league. And the way that we are getting devalued, I don't think it's not fair at all. But life's not fair, and hopefully, God willing, I stay healthy so I can show them better than I can tell them. At the end, I got respect from the Giants because I was able to look Joe in his eye, look Dave in his eye, and obviously we didn't come to agreement, but we were able to put everything aside. And that's the part of the business. It's a business, and it sucks when you come to realization of that as a kid who, you played majority of this game for free growing up your whole life, and it's something that you want to do since you're a little kid. But like I said in the podcast, obviously people only took the one part of what I said in the podcast, but if you listen to the podcast, it's like it's something I wanted to do as a little kid my whole life, and then the business side of it forces you to put you in a position where you like, damn, I don't even know if I want to take it to that level, but I might have to take it to that level. And I got to a point where I was ready to take it to that level. But then sitting down with my family, actually breaking it down, looking at the whole situation, I felt like this would be the best thing for not only for me, for my teammates, for the fans in New York, and for the running backs. Yeah, I was. That's a play that I have. But I'll be completely honest. If I sat out this year and say if the New York Football Giants and I sat out and we didn't have a good record, you think that's going to make another team in free agency, or the Giants want to have me come back the next year after I sat out a whole year and be like, oh, we want to give you $15 million a year now? Like, I don't think that's how it's going to work. And after having conversations and really breaking it down, when you sit there and you break it down like that, you're like, only way that I'm gonna make a change or do something that's gonna benefit for myself and my family is doing what I do best, and that's showing up, playing the game I love, and do it at a high level.